What is it that catches my eye, or rather, that triggers the wondering of mind, the wandering of thought? That sounds so new it leaves a trace through background noise, or that path through wilderness that makes me question what went before, whose only evidence of existence is the persistence of the spore they leave behind. Or the sign, though subtle, that still appears faintly out of place and catches my attention, and it distracts me from my intention to pass through unhindered by sideways glances at other, and my mind stumbles over the multitude of patterns that will become my lover. Adherence to purpose is rare, my mind wanders and wanders and my feet follow. Intention and direction is lost as I open my heart, bare my soul, as I explore my world, spiralling in until my attention is contained within a puddle of water, held captive by fractal boundaries, that intimate chaotic dance of complexity and simplicity, echoes of limitless shorelines, objects sorted by wind and rain, laws of physics that twist and distort without thought of the feast for my imagination laid before me like a banquet, surrounding me like a blanket of wonder, around me and through me with every breath that I take. Or carried beneath the earth by the endeavour of an ant, her ceaseless energy passed from generation to generation, leaving as her legacy soils of another sort, covering with gentle persistence the treasures of an earlier time. Or bound to the transitory patterns left in the sand by the branches of the beech wattle, beating time to last night's windstorm that brought no rain. But the royal of the universe makes ephemera of us all. I seek the wonders that lie hidden in plain view, not there for me, not waiting for you, but in their own place and at their own time. Lake Tyers has already written her almanac, millennia, future and past. We cast our nets in her waters, on her lands, through her forests, and we catch fleeting glimpses that trickle through our fingers as we search for meaning, as we seek to give voice to that which speaks to us without words, stirs within us, as we strive to give substance to silvered flashes of inspiration, and so we construct our artefacts as best we can, ornamentation that tells the story of us, here, now. There will never be another me, or you. No one else will ever see this world the way that each of you do. No one else can see through our eyes, but that is where the beauty of discovery lies, as others see not what we saw, but what we were inspired to create. And perhaps those eyes are then encouraged to join us and open wide, to see around corners and through obstacles, to slide beneath, between, beside, inside, to feel their own connection to place and time, to absorb and digest the mundane and create sublime interpretations that inspire and retrain everyone's senses to see and hear and smell and feel that which has always been here, but hidden from us by the build-up of everyday dust and grime on our windows to the world. Wash that away and expose the perception and distortion through which each of us experience our world, because it is precisely that perception and that distortion that is our uniqueness. None of us can have prior knowledge of our creative, constructive community trigger, but I figure we keep plucking at strings and blowing on horns and banging on drums, and from the cacophony, rhythms and melodies and harmonies will emerge, a discordant, chaotic, ecstatic, wonderfully human symphony.